Hi guys, Dr. Ray from Chiropractic Plus. And I just finished a workout with Dr. Andrew on live, and hopefully you'll watch that and share that and tag us and all the things you need to do so that we can help serve others. And being 57 years old, I consider myself in pretty good health, and I've been practicing the 5 essentials for many, many years. But I never thought it would actually be me, the one with the joint pains or anything like that. So I thought it would be appropriate because I am experiencing those things, and it's frustrating. I went to a seminar called the Symposium on Anti-Aging, and it was actually a very simple concept. If you're 30 years old and you do the things a 30-year-old does with the 5 essentials, your body will be 30 years old. Now, if you're 40 years old and you have a 30-year-old body, you got to double it. 50 is triple, 60 is quadruple. So the bottom line is, guys, we have to increase. We have to keep pushing harder. And the challenge we run into is we tend to divide by two. We do less and less and sit more and more. And now that we're sitting a lot more because we're staying at home, supplementing your joints is going to be crucial. So I've laid out some supplements here, and I hope they'll make sense to you. And by the way, if any of these do make sense to you, you can call the office at 303-254-8430. You can pick up these supplements, and we actually are delivering because of the issues, trying to keep it as protected of an environment as we can. So make sure you do that. So first one we're going to talk about is, it's called Performance, Synovex Performance, and DJD formula. Now, these are for people that have joints that have been damaged or degenerating or arthritic, okay? Now, the challenge I've heard in the past is no, Dr. Ray, I took glucosamine, chondroitin, and it made my joints hurt, so I quit taking it. And that makes logical sense because when you're rebuilding joints, the byproduct is inflammation, so it's going to make it hurt temporarily worse. But that's not a fun experience for people. So we actually combine these two together. This is called Synovex Performance. Now what this does is it helps to make your body more anti-inflammatory in its nature. So it brings down the body's systemic inflammation, and then when the pain in the joints go away or are curtailed by a significant amount, DJD formula. Then you take this. Then you take this, and then all of a sudden the joints start to ache again, go back to this. So it's kind of a back and forth thing. Now ultimately, once the joints have been healed, you won't need this any longer, and you can just use the DJD formula permanently as a joint repair and keeping your joints healthy. So that's the most common combination I do recommend, is the Synovex Performance and the DJD formula. Okay, that combination. Now the next one, and this is, by the way, one of my lifetime supplements. It's something that I actually use myself as part of my lifetime protocol because of I do demand a lot of my body. I work very hard through my exercise and what I do in the office as well. And turmeric, which is a curcuminoid, is the strongest anti-inflammatory, and it actually makes the body better and healthier. So 2 versions. I like the liquid version. I'll tell you what, man, when my body's aching and sore, I do a full squirt of this. They have a syringe in here you can use, a full version of that, and I feel great in about 10 minutes. Now, if you're not a fan of the liquid, which does stain, by the way, I've ruined a couple shirts, but the curcumin C3, all right, this is a Max Living supplement, and this is the pill version of the curcuminoid that you can get as well. So again, I like this a lot just for body inflammation, fibromyalgia, sore joints, anywhere you have any kind of inflammation, headaches, neck pain, that kind of thing. But that's a nice choice there. Now the next one is joint health. And this is again a Max Living supplement. Now this has the hyaluronic acid in it. Hyaluronic acid is a joint repair and it's actually raw material. Now the challenge you run into with this is that when you put it into your body, the body breaks down hyaluronic acid and you basically just absorb the nutrients. But this is actually attached to a carrier. So what happens, it attaches to an amino acid, which then opens up a receptor site and allows it to come in as a whole, actually supplement, as a whole nutrient to help to rebuild the joint. So this is a good one. I call this one the one that everybody should do, kind of a thing for joint health, because it provides the raw material and penetrates directly through that gut. Now the Synovex, now these are for people that have joint pain because of metabolism problems, diabetes, heart disease, what we would call metabolic syndrome, or overweight. Okay. Now this has something in it called GAG. Now that stands for glucoamino I can't remember. It doesn't make any difference. I call it GAG. Okay, GAG's the easier way to say it, but it has something in it specific for people with metabolic syndrome. It helps actually help you lose weight, controls sugar metabolism, does a lot of wonderful things for people, not the least of which is helping your joints. So we'll call that GAG. That's Synovex Metabolic is the name of that one. And the final supplement I'm going to talk about is not necessarily a joint supplement, but also one that I take pretty consistently, is tendon and ligament formula. Now this is excellent for, tendinous attachments. My bicep tends to get sore a lot. So this helps with the tendons and then the ligaments too. So the tendon attaches the muscle to the bone, and ligaments attach bone to bone. Both of the supplement will help you repair both of those. Also very, very good for your discs, degenerative joint disease, degenerative disc disease. So if you understand, because a part of my office, if you're not, you should become a part of my office. But phase 1, 2, and 3, in phase 2 and 3, the discs have degenerated. This would be a great supplement for that. So that's our joint health concepts. I hope you learned a few things. And again, you can pick this up. If this makes sense to a friend, please share this video with others. Guys, we need to serve others at this time. So let's keep, again, I keep saying this. I know I probably sound like a broken record, but I truly want each and every one of you that are watching this video to come out healthier than when this thing started. So let's get in there. Let's get our nutrients right, and take care, and thanks for listening.